From the Intellifluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intellifluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Edna Chichi Stylxz Frenchwood is a driven, passionate, and charismatic entertainer, producer, and entrepreneur. In addition to her work in stand-up comedy and music, Edna founded My Chichi TV in 2009 and has interviewed a variety of celebrities including Wiz Khalifa and Genuine, to name a few. In 2011, Edna founded Chichi Movies, which has produced 9 indie films and several TV shows, gaining accolades from institutions such as the African Oscars, Dove Awards, and Indie Merit Awards. You can learn more about Edna at chichimovies.com or follow her on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into stand-up comedy as well as acting and singing and songwriting?
So I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, born in the late 70s. Gosh, I didn't want to give out my age. But I traveled a lot as a kid. My mom worked for British Airways, so everywhere we travel, I'd pick up the accent. We used to travel a lot to London, so I'd be like, oh, my sister, don't talk like that. What's wrong with you? Switch your accent up. So I was the crazy one in the family, and then it just kind of picked up because then I just felt like I always had to sort of stand in front of people and do stuff, and I found myself doing Indian, all sorts of acts, and I have about 8 of them. I do weddings and all sorts of cool stuff, so I act in my films with it. I've done a couple of movies, so I was able to play roles in them, and not just produce, but actually take roles that were sort of difficult because they had either multi-characters or things like that, which was cool for me. That's kind of how I got into it, and we sing for our films, so I sang in church growing up, so and a chance to write music and jingles for my clients now.
And when did you branch out into influencer marketing and recognize it as a viable revenue stream?
Well, actually, it was digging for some of the ways to get my work out there and to help my clients be more visible when I ran into your site. So that's kind of how that came about. It's just a way to help some of the clients that I work with just connect with other people. And sometimes you need to be in an influencer position to be able to do that. So that's why I joined.
Love it. Now, deep breath, because you have a long resume. You're a singer, songwriter, actress, producer, stand-up comedian, entrepreneur, influencer, and a best-selling author. Wow. So with all those different ventures going on, how do you structure your average workday so you can kind of still have some semblance of a life and get all the work done that you need to get done?
Basic thing the night before. I do a lot of planning the night before, so sometimes it's a late night, but I get up early. I sleep with affirmations, so I'm reminded that I'm super powerful. I am a Bible-believing kid. I grew up believing the word, so I think of the master who gave talents to, like, the one guy that he gave 10 talents to. Then he gave talents to someone that had 1. So I positioned myself like, well, he gave me talents to do 10 things. So I don't have to do them all at one time, but I do have to structure my life to where I'm using all the talents I'm given at some point. So I'm the dance leader of a major national, international church. We have over 50 dancers all over the US. So I get to dance with all of them like once a year. So I may not do it all the time, but I use dance there. I do a dance fitness program in the fall. I get fit with dance, so I use dance there. I may not dance all the time, but that's how I use dance. Music, I sing in my films or for jingles, so I may not do it all the time, but I use it there. Acting, so it's always going to pop up, the opportunity to use the talent. So just being able to manage it, balance it, planning ahead of time, and then, taking one step at a time.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned like the whole dancing because I saw on your site that you have Chi Fit. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I lost over 40 pounds a few years ago, and it took me a while because I thought when I left Houston, I used to live in Houston and I now live in Michigan. When I left Houston, I went back to shoot my first film and I was this like overweight chick and everyone was looking at me like, what happened to you? So I said, I have to lose weight. So over the years, I found a way, because in Michigan, we all kind of binge eat in the wintertime because it's cold. So we just like, oh my God, where's the food? It's comforting. We eat a lot. So summertime came and my church went through this fast. And so during the fast, it helped me to sort of, I started dancing more. And then I found out, well, maybe if I do this and do this together, it will work. And I kind of found a way to lose the weight. So now I started a fitness section where we do dance fitness programs. It's almost like an Afro dance fitness. So it's high-powered African songs. You know, you got to move. And so it's a lot of high energy. And so we're now dancing. We actually did a performance for a school this year. And I had my youth. I have a youth group that I teach media and I teach different programs with. And they did a dance for Malcolm X. We had a standing ovation. I wrote the song for it. It was like, well, we got paid to do it. I'm like, yes. So fitness now became something that I do because I love it. And I dance the high-powered dance. So it sort of goes together. You can't do that and sort of not for that. It kind of goes together. So we just decided to have that section to help those that want to join us in our class to have the Afro Dance Fitness available in our community.
Very nice, very nice. And have you had the chance to collaborate with some brands? And if so, are there any ones that stand out that you've had a great relationship with in the past? Or?
I just joined you guys last week, so not yet, but I'm definitely one of those influencers. I'm calling myself an influencer that if I go anywhere, I'm trying to tag, you know, I have like over 700 reviews on Google. So I'm like talking about the restaurant. I'm talking about the relationship I have or I enjoyed, you know, at the place I traveled to, Sheraton. And I've had some, you know, Sheraton, you know, followed me back and thanked me, and have some celebrities. Malik Yoba is in one of my films. He's from New York Undercover. So he's like, you know, chatted me online, and you know, people like the fact that you say hello to them when you come into their facility or eat their food. And so I tend to try to do that with social media, just to give shout outs to the place I'm eating or I'm traveling or visiting, and get shout outs back, you know, tag other people who have either supported me either through photography studio, used me as a model for their cards, and so I tagged them last week on my page, on my business page. So little things like that help us to support our community.
So what are some of your goals you have for the next, you know, year or so in terms of your influencer marketing, in terms of your personal endeavors?
I really hope to bring my gifts to the table. The most important thing is to make sure that you continue to remain valuable. So it's not so much about what I want, but what can I give? I'm a big BNI member and an ambassador, actually. So BNI is important to me because I come in there to give. So if you're always in the mood to give, you're going to get, regardless. I work with clients in Dubai, London. I have a client who's feeding orphans and widows in Cameroon. She was our video post for the day. So we just have tons of people from all walks of earth that we're working with, and we would love to share what they're doing through influencer page. And I hope to connect with bigger brands who can see some of the local work we're doing, but help us connect and make better, sales and, you know, connections, and just, you know, getting more people to know more about each other through your platform. I'm so excited.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. Once you have registered, you will get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and well, you know the drill. Until our next episode, keep being awesome.